What's up, War Machine? I am fired up. We're gonna turn this franchise around tonight, man. The old days are done. It's a guy named Abacus. He has no mic. He's from Britain. So it's like a coin flip. He's either some dude from Britain that I never heard of before until yesterday, or he's some horrible alt. He's going to be like Doomsday or something. I don't think Doom. He just had a baby. Maybe it's Xanxus or Zombie Bragan back from the crypt. Oh, he's on his way. So if they hit us, if we suffer 1 point of damage, I consider this a loss. That's the bar. I just want to be clear. Correct. Yep. Well, no, you can place an environmental anywhere you want. There is no limitation whatsoever. But if the ground underneath, if the structure under that environmental gets broken, that's an immediate DQ loss. So you could set it in any of the random spots, like up high in Refinery, or any unreachable place, or up in the tree with the sides broken out in Palace. But it has to be something that you could stand on and get using like jump or levitate or something. It can't just be like free hanging in the open air. Does that make sense? Yes, but it doesn't matter. Whoever placed the environmental is like the wrong party. So for example, and this is something that was even talked about. Like if I annoying gifted you an environmental like on the T platform in Palace, and then War Machine triggered you to make you drop it, and then I broke the ground out, like who would actually be responsible for that environmental? I'm assuming that won't happen, but that's sort of like the theoretical extreme end of like where that rule breaks down. But yeah, whoever the party is that placed the environmental is responsible for not putting it, which obviously raises, like, for example, in Sign, there's, just about anywhere on the map can break. A lot of the towers hold up, but, you really do have to be careful there. And I guess in, Panorama, but, you basically know. Yeah, right. You can't, right. So like, yeah, it just has to be like the rule really comes down to, it boils down to this. If it can be jumped to, if it can be gotten to via, Demon's Wing or anything that would allow you to like float over to where that place is, then it's okay, as long as it can be picked up. But if it's in a spot that can't be stood on. So another example would be like on the railing, the low railings in Highway, where you can stand on there and drop it and then smash it out, and it's still floating above like a standable spot, but you can't actually stand on there and pick it up, because once the railing's broken out, you like slide off there, So yeah, it just has to be on a stable platform that a person could stand on and get it if they have some means of getting up there. And it's on the team then to bring jump or levitate or whatever the thing might be to get up there and pick it up. Yeah, that's everything I just, they still hang. Like if you put an environmental down and break the ground down under, they will absolutely just hang in the air. It's interesting, they actually gave us the option. They had a few things they could do. I think it was that they could make them pop like poof if the ground under them went away. Like they would basically just cease to exist. I think that was the thing that they were saying. Or no. You know what it was? They were offering to make all of them timed. The developer, whoever it was, Majesco, whoever it was that did like the rebuild, offered to make it so every single one of them would have like maybe a 6-minute timer or a 4-minute timer, but make every single one of them have a limit. In the air. It doesn't, but it is. They weren't able to do it. I don't know that there's a single skill. There are auto triggers, like, you know, there are defenses, for example, auto triggering defenses that'll trigger in the air, but I don't believe there's any like, you know, like optical camo, that kind of thing. The stuff that you can use without even not like while you're in motion, you can use them. Even that can't be used in midair. So I don't know that there's any skill in the game outside of the attacks that can be thrown midair, where you can trigger them without your feet planted. So, they weren't able to do it. So they offered to put a timer on it. I really think the perfect solution would have been that they start like a really slow, almost like I said, the apple of New Year's, like dropping, so that over the course of maybe like. They certainly could, or they could drop all the way down to be off the map and then just vanish. Like either way, I was happy with either solution, but it wasn't possible. They were really limited. You know, during that period where the game was being reworked and they invited, you know, whatever, a few dozen of us in to like play test, the options were really quite limited with everything. Like they were able to make broad changes, but they couldn't really add any new programmatic functionality. All they could do was mimic things you could already do with other skills. Yeah, well, listen, it was a very tight and contentious vote. In fact, that one issue was probably the single most discussed and fought about question, was the matter of what to do about environmentals. It does. I mean, I was on the anti side, and I was, like I said, there were not a lot, but my counter argument was there are, you know, a handful of like hard lock environmentals you can do, and you know what they are. They're memory lapse and, you know, all the stuff that basically freezes the entire team out entirely unless they bought this precise right skills to deal with it. And the strategies built around those types of like control setups, which tend to be a little more delicate in their setup and a little more difficult to get going, become so much more rewarding that I was afraid that would kind of fall off the map and everything would move toward the sort of like damage buff reincarnation meta that everyone plays. You know, so that was my concern, is I actually feel like I think that the environmentals defray somewhat the sort of like, generalization of like everyone kind of uses the same stuff, and especially at the higher levels. Like if you watch Murder and those guys play, there's a list of like 25 skills that they almost never like explore out of because they've been found to be the best ones. It's not for any other reason except they've tested the hell out of it, and those are the best skills. Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I miss those days. I wish it's funny. I watched that whole interview again. The one that they posted of Fugutsagi. The text version of it is kind of the best way to do it. It's short. We only did like 6 questions, I think, but it is interesting to hear him talk about like some of the unexpected stuff. But of course, their goal when they first launched was to have it be like a 10-year life cycle, where there would be what do they call it, rotation, and new skills introduced every month or whatever. Like really actively sort of manicured, like a living card game. Oh, totally. Right. Yeah, I mean, there are two things to that. You know, Furutsagi talked about how he feels like the game has a really high threshold of entry, so that, like, it's challenging to play it. It's the concept. If you haven't played like collectible card games before, there's a kind of a big hump there to get over in terms of like the idea of the deck building and the aura recovery and all that. And then the action itself is challenging for a lot of people who aren't coming from a, you know, kind of action game perspective. So it does kind of a tricky, and he wanted to simplify it in some way, which I think is unfortunate. The other thing that, what's that? You think he simplified it? Yeah. You know, it's funny you should mention that. I just completed Ascension 18 today on all 4 characters, so I just have finally gotten to that point. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, this was my introduction. I played a little bit of Magic before this and Netrunner, but this was really the game that I kind of cut my teeth on tactically. But anyway, so the rules for map selection here are going to be: we start on Palace. At the conclusion of the game, whoever loses gets to pick the next level, and that continues onward. And in the case of a draw, we simply progress to the next level in the list. So if we were to draw Palace, we would then go on to Highway. And it's the first team to 3 wins. So, is everybody ready? I guess Abacos, if you could switch A to B to show me you're ready. There we go. Very nice. So I assume that means he's ready. I see. Are you good? All right, well, here we go then. Good luck, guys. I don't know. I wonder if we should have done a lag test. He is playing from overseas. I have a Guzman. I'm coming to you. Just stay down there. Oh. I'm coming to Abacos. Seemed like an ally. Scampered away behind the tree. He didn't believe it. Listen, if we take 1 point of damage, I have a turb on deck, and we got a turbable hand over there on Abacos. I'm kind of inclined to hang on to it, though, until we have an environmental in hand. But I can go ahead and hit it and freeze it for you. Turbulence dropping in 3. Tech crawler. God damn it. You're fired. Try to bait this out. It's not going for it. There we go. Game 1. I don't know. I guess you can discuss in chat. I will not look. SC, do not look at the chat. Oh, nice. Okay. Lightning Highway. Okay. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go, round 2. They did catch a bit of an unfortunate match here. But, I mean, I don't know, who would it be? It would be Mirage and Garcia. Who else got thumped in the first 2 rounds? Oh, and the guy with his girlfriend, right? Actually, that's pretty solid. Yeah, I can't remember his name. It starts with a V, I think. Oh, boo. Wow. Okay. It depends. It's actually there's an option to toggle out your partner. So by default, you can toggle all 3 players, including your partner, and that's if you're using partner buffs or that sort of thing. But I like to have that off. I like to be able to just flip back and forth between the 2 targets. I get overwhelmed. Panorama. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Panorama. Good luck. was expecting jank. I thought they were going to come with, like, I mean, there was a lot of discussion of hanging environmental, so I just assumed that was coming. Oh, God. I believe this is the I've never seen Abacus before. This is the very first time I've ever played with him. I used to play with Dark Mage fairly frequently. As a matter of fact, I actually have a video of him playing a while ago. He definitely was like around. Oh no, I took damage! I'm going back to my base in shame. I have a VB on deck. It doesn't really help us. It takes Abacus down. I wonder, is it worth it? I think it might be worth it, actually. It leaves us even. I mean, it feels like a little bit of a douchebag thing, but I think... Yeah, especially with that. Totally don't. Here it goes. That's a one-off. I do not have another. Judgment on deck, if needed. So, Dark Mage has a... He's also using a lot of single-use erasers. He's using the Cyclone and Eraser and that kind of thing. Got an Amulet. Amulet. Overwrite my amulet and censor mine Dark's items. Oh my god! Oh my god! I rolled right into it. Alright, censor mine here. The first time. Oh my god! You got me. I'm defended by my own censor mine. There he is. You gotta find your way through, man. Listen, there is no answer. He is the greatest gravity quest thrower there ever was. Yeah. I mean, you know, that's Panorama, right? Like, that right there is the very spirit of Panorama, is anything can happen. It's bedlam. First one of those I think we've dodged this entire game. Where's that bot? No, it's on the ground. It fell low. Is that a railgun? Alright, I like that build. On the body. Alright guys, good games. Oh, yes, of course, the silence. That is a drag. Do you guys want to play a couple more just for fun? Alright, why don't we just continue on down the list here. We'll go to Dawn City, and let's switch teams. Let's do A, B, A, B. Yeah. City. Yes, it's like no, that's lane. It's like the side. You're on the side of a couple buildings in a city block. There's signs floating in the air. luck. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, I like it. War Machine is on a block shot. Boss. Block shot. Ain't that always the way? Dark hole. Oh God. Yeah. All right, Storm Refinery. Let's go. ABBA. Very nice. Was that your first win with a tag partner? Who did you play with? I don't remember. I remember playing with you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was saying War Machine during the match. I actually have a video of you, a really old video, back when I used to do captures on like an old like PCI board. So it's like in 3:4 and it's terrible looking. But I remember having a long, I think Wolf and I played like a long 3-round series with you at one point. Yep. Back in the day, back in like, I don't know, 2011 or so, probably. It's about when I had that rig set up. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have it online somewhere. I'd have to check. But anyway, good luck. Okie dokie. Single-use defenses you're using this round. Look at that, not one person has a defense. War Machine has a purple. I would imagine it's going to be like a return to nature type thing. There's no way to know for sure. Our mage just firing the odd laser. Let's see, come here. There. Oh, I saw. Come up here. Don't. Up here. to open this can of whoop ass. Arcade. Oh, get out of the air. Hey, what did I say? I told you no. My instructions. Oh no! Oh dear! So you don't want to be under me. Listen. I know that thing is actually boop. Listen. Oh god. The machine is actually faking himself out. Like, come down, train. Fall. Game. Alright, good game, Abacus. You know, it's funny, like twice you tried to bait me on swords, and both times I think you would have hit me if you just swung. Like coming around corners. No. Yeah, once they die, you can't target them anymore. So yeah, you have to track as they're dying. It is interesting though. Like I feel like the description of where you've died is one of the most important skills in this game. It's like really, and especially some of the levels, like this level is really hard to guide people to you. Right. They say the crow's nest and the crane are kind of the two things at the opposite corners. You were up in the crow's nest there. But it's hard to describe. Anyway, we're on to lane. And it's going to be AABB. Yep. AABB. There we go. All right, guys. Good luck. Boy, it is good to finally win a series. Worst. I guess that was Abacus. Let's see how you deal with this. There he is! I'm gonna slip the wheel over here. Abacus. And one more. We will finish off on Sign and let Abacus go to bed. Oh, is that what happened? I actually said to him, I think Dark Mage is asleep at the wheel here. Oh, God. That... yeah. Yeah, you mean the mulligans? Like to switch up multiple times? Yeah. 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 I agree. Although I do kind of like the intensity, like the binary swap, just to see what happens. But anyway, here we go. Good luck, guys. Oh, I think it was... Well, that's fine. Oh, that boost mining. Damn it. I can't get over there in time. Come on, relearn. Just coming. Skullduggery is this? So, oh God. No. Oh! So he's got a flame sword and an ice sword. I think he's taken 2 swings with the ice sword so far. Oh, it's a lightning sword. Maybe he's got all 3. Oh God. Nice! Holy hell! I think I have a boost mine here. I'm gonna see if I can get one more aura and then run. God. Alright, let's go back to your base. Stay at your base, stay at your base. Go to base. Nice. Here. Alright, I'm staying right near you for the recovery. You're gonna kill me soon. I'm dead. Alright, so I'm dead right at the base over there. Yep, right next to you. Pick me up, right behind you. Yes! Yes! You die. Your partner's dead. Also, one more thing. Don't forget about this. Find the body. Oh, God damn you. Oh, wow. Not my finest moment there. Turbulence. I don't know that we really need it. The old boost of mine. Let's see if we can get a cheap kill here. Not get it. Oh, you beautiful bastard! Nice. Oh, you did it! Amicus! Beautifully done. Well done. All right, guys. Great series. I don't even quite understand what happened there. It's like he like intimidated you off the edge. Yeah. Oh my God, he's a beast with those things. All right, guys. Excellent games. I hope to play with you again soon. It was good playing with all of you, and Abacus, it was good meeting you.